Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and liking the last video. Please continue doing the same, and the giveaway that I talked about on my last video is still going on. So today I decided that I'm going to do a very quick brow tutorial. Don't be afraid, guys. You can do it. Your brows don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be very Hollywood. Your brows just have to look very natural, and you must like them. If you don't like them, wipe them away and start over. That's why in most of my makeup looks that I do, even if I do film them or not, I always start with my brows, because then if I start with my brows, then I can just wipe them away if I don't like what I see. Just gonna start by using a very clean spoolie to brush my brows. Before you do your makeup, even your brows, you should always wow, you should always watch my videos, okay, but you should always wash your face. Oh my god, you should always wash your face with just a cleansing oil, cleansing or anything that's cleansing, any soap that works for you. But make sure the soaps that you use are not too harsh for your skin. I always stick to, even though my skin is not super sensitive, but I always stick to using sensitive skin products. So you just brush it. After brushing your brows, then you want to start, I don't want it to come too close because this might crop everything that I'm showing you guys. Then you want to start drawing under here in your brow bone. After brushing your brow hairs, then you start drawing or filling in your brows using a very sharp pencil. This is I have two of these. This is almost finished, but I don't know where the other one is. Eyebrow designer in the color brown. So the color of your brow pencil depends on your skin tone and the type and the color of your brows. As you can pencil, and you just want to draw as I mentioned, guys, I do have a lot of brow hairs, and if you do also have a lot of brow hairs, you don't want to do a lot because it will really look like a hot mess. So as I am drawing, as you can see, I'm also filling in the inside, and I haven't touched this part yet because this part, it should, for me, I feel like it should always be the last part that you touch, because as you are filling in, it might get too dark there. So with this part, you don't want to be too harsh or heavy on the pencil. When you fill in, just brush. Don't stop brushing as you are filling in. Okay, so brushing up. Even when you put on your lashes, this is how you should hold your mirror, because you're looking down on the mirror. You're not looking like this, down. When you have a lot of brow hairs, there will always be hair somewhere around your brows. And my hair grows very fast, extremely fast, as you can see. I hope you guys saw what I did. You don't want to, can you tell the difference? You don't want to fill in your brows a lot. Let's do the top for the last time. Just lightly draw a line, overline just a Then let's do the other one because I don't want to show you one brow. Someone might have not gotten that one first. Sometimes, guys, it also helps. For instance, if you bought if you have a spoolie at home and a brow pencil, it helps doing your brow while watching a tutorial, but just follow the instructions very carefully. As you can see, this brow is filled in, this is not, and this is how I like to keep it. We do have some, you can fill it in here. As you can see, my brow hairs are quite unruly because it's a lot, which is why I say don't fill in a lot, guys. But if you do, so transmits, just wipe it. Okay, let's fill in the other one. So this is done. Look at it and be satisfied with yourself. It's done, guys. Because now it's filling the other side. As you can see on the other side, I started on the top, bottom. Okay. I always use a very sharp pencil. So I think that's enough. Someone once said your brows are not twins, they are sisters, and that person was true. Even twins nowadays, they don't look like each other. Like your brows are Tia and Tamara, okay? For me, that's enough. But you can always, as you can see, this brow is quite higher than this. It's always been like that, guys. Yeah. Stop. Always tell yourself to stop, because if you don't stop, you're gonna look like someone who was once a me. So now you are happy with what you did. So now you wanna so what I usually do, so today I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible in Caramel. On top, as I mentioned, I use the Revlon Candid foundation in 10. I think it's 10, 530. No, in pecan. Okay. Oh my god, this brush is not clean, guys. You see, this is what happens when you don't wash your brows. So now, if you don't have a brush, you can use the corner of your sponge. That's do wet it. I'm so mad that this brush is dirty, because I like using a brush to get into the corners. Because the concealer is not actually good. I mean, not the concealer. The sponge is not always doing the job. So let's try using this one. Don't worry about the concealer that's coming underneath. Now you don't even need a primer. This is why I wanted to use that brush. Can you see what's happening? But you can fix that. That's not a problem. Wait. I do this little brush here. Yeah. Thank you, brush. So this concealer from L'Oreal, it dries very quick. So I would recommend you guys using the LA Girl concealers. This dries in 5 seconds. So as you can see, I'm using a very small brush to blend the telling you guys, this concealer is not always doing what I wanted to do, but also the fact that I didn't use a brush. It's so windy today, I hate it. It's a problem. So I'm using this brush I usually use for my corner highlights underneath the how do you do that? As you guys can see, I'm still brushing. Where is my small brush from Real Techniques, which I like very much. And it has this corner that I like, which gets on all other corners. As you guys can see, you see what I mean when I say I don't like how this concealer dries. It's a good concealer, but it's great when you mix it with other concealer. So I would advise you guys to use the LA Girl concealers. So now let's do the top of the brow. But it still looks good in my opinion. So now we're going to use the Revlon Candid. I'm so mad that this brush is dirty. Okay, it looks like I can actually use it. A flat brush, doesn't have a name. I bought it from Dischem. My nails are not dirty. This is just some eyeliner or palette. As you guys can see, I'm using the corner of, mostly the corner of the brush. Then take that small beauty blender, small beauty blender around your eyes. Don't use the bigger one. And blend that. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. When you're doing your brows, you need to be very patient. So let's go in with the foundation again. In fact, anything that you do requires patience. Something I don't have. I'm gonna be very honest. Soon I'm running it, but you can fix it. Yeah. This is why I like foundation. It makes it look very natural. And you can wait for it to dry just a bit. You can even use it here. Because I don't like the way this concealer dried today. On this part. If you see extra hairs that are being unruly, just pull them out. Like this one. Yeah. Pull them out. Ain't nobody got time for that, child. Then, can you see the foundation is starting to dry? I like it when it does that. Because you're gonna get the most coverage. Then blend it. Don't blend your brows, please. Don't remove your brows. That's the worst thing ever. But as I mentioned before, you are practicing, guys. We are all practicing. Makeups. Wow, look at the part. Makeup. You don't just get to know how to do makeup in a day. You don't want any harsh lines. You can even blend it up because that's the foundation I'm gonna use anyway. So you see the other brown. Don't say you don't see it, girl. I know you see it. It's not perfect, but it's a good. I use your, as you can see, I do use a lot of Essence products on my Veto Slash and Brow Gel, Mascara, Style and Comb Gel from Essence. This is what I do. I place the gel like this, and wait for it to dry just a bit. I use the corner of the brush. I place it and I wait for the gel to dry, and then I'll use my spoolie. Spoolie that you were using. Just to make sure everything is in place. I'm sorry guys, but you do need the brow gel. It's still wet. I like using it when it's dry. It's still wet. Because it does dry down. I'm done with this part. If I do anything else, camera, and then I'll show you everything when I'm done, guys. So, this is the finished product, guys. This is how the brows look. I will list everything that I used done. My next upcoming video is my... Thank you so much for watching, loves. Please check out my next video where I am doing a very easy cut crease using wipes. You don't want to miss that. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you so much for your support.